and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma, behind the camera is my fiance Alex, and today we are revisiting the place where we got engaged 5 years ago. And we're still engaged. In this series, we wanted to revisit the place that we got engaged and started our YouTube channel. Over the past 2 weeks, we've enjoyed local nature in the UK, slept in an archaeological dig site in Belgium, discovered the natural beauty of Luxembourg, driven a whopping 140 kilometers per hour on the German Autobahn, drank some incredible beers and wine, spotted a fair few birds, broken down in a quaint German fairy tale town, and explored the breathtaking scenery of southern Germany. Now, nearly 2 weeks later, we're on our way to our final destination, the place that we got engaged 5 years ago. We're trying to find the campsite where Alex proposed, and we're not having much luck, or at least if we are, it's not straight away like striking us like this has to be the place. Like it's weird. Like it almost looks exactly like the place, like even down to like the river being there and like these layers of grass and like a bit of rock over here. But there's something that just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, we kind of have no idea. We're trying to convince ourselves that this is where it happened. I thought it would just like instantly be like, yeah, this is the one. But obviously things change in 5 years.
Yeah. So the plan was to stay here. But as it turns out, it's kind of gross. Super crowded. Nobody's wearing masks. There's no signs about COVID or anything like that. So it doesn't feel that safe. There are thousands of children just running around everywhere. It feels like a camp that you would go to with a school group, doesn't it?
So either that's what it is or it's changed, who knows? So
instead, we're just going to head into the city centre of Cesky Krumlov. We're going to reminisce, we're going to take a trip down memory lane and just enjoy ourselves today. This is weird, being back here.
It's also small, these streets.
I know, tiny.
Feels like we shouldn't be here.
I know. What can I do? I'm here now.
Probably shouldn't put the centre of the city on the sat-nav.
No, maybe not. Where can I go? I guess I just have to keep going straight.
Just follow the roads until we get out of here.
We're coming through. God.
The roads are getting smaller.
They really are.
This man's squeezing in. I don't know how you're not screaming and stressing. This is my worst nightmare. This is where we filmed with Steve-O. Do you remember Steve-O filmed something in here? The most Aussie thing that's ever happened to him.
The most Aussie I've ever been was bush camping just outside Alice Springs in outback Northern Territory. And I woke up out of my swag, jumped out of my swag in the morning. I went over to the breakfast table and there were 2 dingo footprints on the table. They were muddy. And I said the words, f***ing crikey, I think a dingo's taken me Vegemite.
It's opening up slowly.
Yeah, there's a parking spot down there.
Yes!
We parked down here before.
Hey, I'm sure you sat on these seats and I got footage of that.
Yeah, I do. We did.
It's a trip down memory lane.
You've gone so far away.
Alright.
Nah.
Are you seriously going to make me reverse?
What, are you going to make me get out of the car?
Yes.
Maybe we got engaged here, but this is where we break up as well. I have tiny little arms. Gimme.
So surreal being back here. Like it feels strange to like walk down the same streets and see everything basically the same as it was 5 years ago. And actually, I think had we not done all that we'd done in the last 5 years, I might find it a little bit depressing being here. Yeah, you go back and watch our footage from 5 years ago when we were here, and we look so young and we're so trim and we're all wide-eyed and excited for travel. I mean, not that we're not now, but it's just really weird. Like, we're the same people, but we're different people because we're 5 years older.
Yeah, those people don't exist anymore.
No, I'm so happy that we decided to come back here. I feel really
It's refreshing.
Appreciative of everything that we've done and achieved in that time.
This video, I don't think we are going to focus necessarily on Cesky Krumlov, the destination, but instead this seems like a lovely time to take a trip down memory lane and kind of reminisce about travel beans. One of my favourite films is Before Sunrise, or the Before series, and in the first one they just walk around Vienna, just chatting, just enjoying the city, just soaking it in. So that seems like what we're going to try and replicate today. I think that's the first time we've ever filmed lovey-dovey stuff. That was horrible.
I hated every second of it.
We won't do that again.
We're not that couple. We're just not that couple.
I think when we came here before, that I thought this was the most beautiful city I'd ever seen. After 5 more years of travel, I'm not sure.
You've seen too much.
There's too many, and especially in Europe, it's just like amazing city after amazing city. But I do remember being here and thinking it was just so insanely romantic, and I'm not particularly a romantic person. I just felt that this was a place that I kind of wanted to remember forever, and I wanted to remember the trip that we were on forever as well, because it was such a blast. And it's really hard for me to say serious things. Like, what can I say that's funny? Because I don't really like this seriousness. It's just come flooding back. Something that I really hated about this time last time was that there was a bear, a random bear was just around, and I can sense it because this was the area. I don't know where it was, but there's definitely a bear in a cage, or like a trapped bear, basically.
Please say it's not still there.
Do not feed bears.
Oh.
There he is. Oh, he's so beautiful. It's a proper brown bear.
I remember this from last time. I mean, I forgot. It's funny how, like, when you look back on memories, especially good ones, you forget all the bad stuff. I forgot about the bears. Now I feel bad again. The thing I really hate about the bear thing, you know, apart from the fact it shouldn't be there, is just the lack of effort. Like, you look in there and it's just cement and concrete, which is, I think, the same thing. It's not, they haven't at all tried to make it green or natural in any way for them. The water's all like stagnant and got like a film over the top of it. It just looks really unkept and disgusting.
Do you recognise where those white umbrellas are? That's like where we had the beer by the side of the with everyone?
With the group, yeah.
And then over
behind
here
is the place where Alex and I went when we were allowed our day off from photography and just to celebrate getting engaged. So we went there and we had some wine and cheese.
Do you want to go and see if it's possible to go there again?
I think we should.
We've ordered the same Bohemian cheese plate that we got last time when we were celebrating, and it's got me thinking maybe we should come here every 5 years to reflect on what we've done and hold ourselves accountable. Are we going to look back in another 5 years and go, oh my god, we were so fat, oh my god, we were so thin? Right now it's a balance. Last time we were here 5 years ago, I remember being petrified that there were people behind me and I didn't want to film anything because I hated being on camera. I still hate being on camera just as much as I did then, and especially around other people, but I can't see them, so I'm okay with it. A little bit of Dutch courage never hurt anyone either.
So, a lot of you watching probably don't know the proposal story, and I'm sure you're dying to know the romantic proposal story.
It was as romantic as you could imagine coming from me.
Okay, well, first of all, it was in the pitch black. It was in the middle of the night. We were around a fire, drinking and just chatting and having a lovely time with our friends who we were traveling with. Alex wanders off, and he'd gone to the car.
And I can't believe I filmed this. So right now, we're having a campfire maybe 10 metres away, and I'm actually looking in my bag for an engagement ring that I've been holding on to until the right time. So I think time is to do it now, and I feel so sick. So, wish me luck.
I can't believe you filmed that, actually. I'm amazed that you even thought to turn the camera on. We weren't even publishing videos on YouTube at this point, so you were making that video for who exactly?
When we made
For us?
videos back then, there was no audience. There was no one guaranteed to watch it at all.
No,
apart
we
from
hadn't
our parents.
uploaded anything. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, the way it went, I guess we couldn't have recorded the whole thing because it was pitch black outside.
So
Alex...
I got down on one knee. I pulled Emma away from the fire and the group of people, from the fun.
Yeah.
And then...
And I was like, no, I don't want to go away from the fun. He's like, no, please, just
come on,
just
it's
come.
worth it. Probably. And then I decided...
He got down on one knee. I couldn't tell he was down on one knee. I was like, where have you gone?
Well, I just thought at the time it was a really good idea. Like, no one proposes in the pitch black. I've never heard that story.
No.
And I thought I'd like to do something a bit different, a bit more unique. I also didn't want to see, like, the shame and the blushing and the embarrassment in real time.
Having everyone
I would
around.
never do it in front of people. I couldn't imagine that. So in turn, I thought, do it in the pitch black. And then I said to you, do you like the ring?
And then I was like, I don't know, I can't see it.
So we went into the car to go and turn on the light to shine it, like, well, do you like it? Oh, it's lovely.
And actually, it didn't fit. So for the whole month we were travelling around Europe, I had to wear it on my pointy finger. I don't know what the word for that is. But I had to wear it on a different finger. I'm sorry, but the image of this one going into a ring shop and being like, I'll have one engagement ring, please.
That's exactly how it went in as well.
Every time.
I'll have your finest diamonds, sir.
Oh, not that one's too expensive.
How much? No, she's not worth that.
But anyway, that's our proposal story.
Judging by this, we know exactly how we're going to be looking in 5 years' time from here, but put that cheese in your mouth and tell me that it's not worth getting fat.
It's worth it.
But seriously, how good is that blue cheese?
It's really good.
Next time on Travel Beans.
My favourite story. I still can't believe this happened. We've never told the story properly anywhere.